then you have the cornea, which is this right here. This is the cornea. So it's like the thing that covers your iris. So the color is your iris, right? This thing, it's like, I don't know how to explain it, like something that just covers your eye. It's this glass thing, okay? So the white is a sclera. The cornea is this glass thing. The choroid. So the choroid is like the first layer of your eyeball. So it's this brown right here. This is the choroid. Okay. Then we have the ciliary body. Okay, so the ciliary body is a muscle that basically holds your iris in place, like makes it move, or is that the pupil? I don't remember. It makes your eye like something move. So it's this red thing right here. It's like a muscle, okay? I think you can see it better like here. So this red right here, okay? Okay. And then we have the lens. So the lens is in here. So it's like this. This is your lens. Okay, so it goes in here. So that's your lens. Then you have the iris, which is the color, which was this. Then you have the pupil, which is this hole inside your eye. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a stick and I'm just going to stick it inside that hole. So that's the pupil. Okay. Then we have the retina. So the retina is the layer under the choroid. So this is the choroid, right? The brown. And then the retina is this pink layer right here. Okay. And then the blind spots, don't worry about that. And then fovea, okay, so it's this little purple spot inside the eye, okay, all the way in the back of the eye. It's like a little purple spot, it says 13 on it. So you guys can look at that later, okay, purple spot. Yeah, that's the fovea. It's like a little purple spot on all the eye models, okay. What else? The optic nerve, the only nerve that's basically on this eye. So the optic nerve would be coming through the back, of course. So that would be the optic nerve. And then don't worry about the macula lucea. What else do we have? We have the anterior segment. Okay, so the eye has two segments. So we see right here, like between, like right where my finger is, right? That's the anterior segment, which is full of aqueous humor. Okay, so like liquid. So anterior segment in front of the iris, and it's like in back of the cornea and in front of the iris, okay? So it's right here. So that's the anterior segment with the aqueous humor. And then we have our second, which is supposed to be in this ball. So inside this ball, I don't like to put this there. No, I don't do it like that. Okay, so let's pretend there's no ball in there. So like what would be inside of here, right inside of the retina, that's the vitreous, that's the posterior segment, sorry. That's the posterior segment, and the liquid that's inside of there is the vitreous humor. Okay, so the anterior segment, you have aqueous humor. The posterior segment, you have vitreous humor. Okay? And then we have our posterior and inferior rectuses. So these are the muscles on your eyes. So the rectus, they go like back. Okay, so the rectus go back, and then the obliques go like transverse. So this on the top would be your superior rectus, okay? And then this one is on the top side as well, and it's going transverse. So that's the superior oblique, right? So the white is the superior oblique. The red is the superior rectus, okay? And then same thing on the bottom. Let me see if you can see. Okay, same thing on the bottom. So on the bottom you see something's going back, right? So this right here is the inferior rectus. And then you have another one. It's like going down, but it's supposed to like kind of be going transverse. This one is your inferior rectus. Are you guys following along? Any questions? Nothing? Good? Okay.
What's the other one called next to that?
The one that's going this way?
Yeah.
What did I say? If it's going like back, it's called a oblique or a rectus?
I don't remember.
It's a rectus.
Okay.
So if it's on the bottom of the eye, it's an inferior rectus. Okay? And then if it's going like kind of down or transverse or anything but going like back, it's called, this is on the bottom, this is the inferior oblique.
Oh.
Okay?
What do you mean by going back?
So that's how it looks like on this model, but it's supposed to kind of be looking like this, how this goes, right? So, but this on this model, it kind of just goes down. So if it's like going down, it's like really hard to see on this. But if it's like going a different way than back, then this is the inferior because it's on the bottom, and it's an oblique because it's not going back. Does that like clear it up?
Which one's the one going back?
Okay, so the one that's going back is the inferior rectus, okay?
What one is that?
Oh, it's the one on the
Okay.
bottom, right there. So that one, all the way on the bottom, is the inferior rectus. Okay? And then the one that's like on the side, I guess you can say, going down, that's your inferior oblique. Good or no? Good? Okay. So medial and lateral, so you'll just like, when you're looking at this on the test, you'll just like kind of like look at it as it being your eye, right? So medial is more towards the body. So this side is the medial rectus, right? Lateral is like away from the body, so this would be the lateral rectus, okay? So medial, because it's close, and lateral, because it's like going away from the body, okay? All right, any questions on the eye? No? Okay. So we'll move on to the ear. Okay. So the ear. Okay, so the pinna is like the outside cartilage of your ear. This is the pinna. Okay? That's the pinna. Then you have your external auditory canal, which is this right here. So you have your pinna, and then you have your external auditory canal, which is right here. And then you have your tympanum, which is the eardrum, which is right here. So when sound comes in, it hits this, okay? Then you have vibration. So you have your pinna, your external auditory canal, and then your tympanum, okay? Then you have little, oh, this doesn't come out. And it's missing things. Okay. So there's like 3 little things on the tympanum. So the first one is the malleus. Okay, so I'll just go around with it. So this right here, so there's gonna be an orange line, right? You guys are all gonna see an orange line. That separates the malleus from the incus. So the first thing that's attached to the tympanum is the malleus. So this is the malleus right here. And then this is the incus right here. So the malleus is right here. The incus is right here. So there's an orange line that separates both of them, okay? And then your stapes is right here. It's like the stirrup of, you know, horse saddle. So you have your malleus, you have your incus, and you have your stapes, okay? So you'll see an orange line right here that separates the malleus from the incus. So this is the malleus, this is the incus, and this is the stapes. This is that looks like a horse saddle, okay? Okay. So you have an orange line here that separates the malleus from the incus. Then you have
You're
a
going home
stirrup right here. This is called your stapes.
You're going home tonight. I thought you were going home tomorrow.
It's either at 2 a.m. or 5 a.m. Whichever one my dad picks.
So this will
And
go
then at 9
here.
a.m. I have to be driving to fucking Pennsylvania.
But you're driving or your dad's driving?
No, I'm driving to Pennsylvania.
Why?
Yeah, my friend helped me.
Are you going to see your friend?
Picking her up.
Are you picking her up?
Yeah.
And then Wednesday night I'm going to Allie's house.
Oh, that's so cool. I wish I was going.
Thanksgiving.
And I'm here.
Long Island.
Long
Long
Island.
You guys are here.
You should
And
go
then
to
we
Oyster
have the
Bay.
Come on,
eustachian
look, it's
tube.
not taking video.
So the eustachian tube is the tube that comes out here. Okay? So we have your pinna, your external auditory canal, your tympanum, then you have your eustachian tube here. This is your eustachian tube. Okay?
I'm so annoyed. Can you put it on?
Then you have your oval window and your round window, so okay. So your oval window is here, right? So this is like a blow up of this, okay? So if I ever give you the oval window on the test, it's gonna be this, okay? We have your round, what is it? Your round window, which is this.
Wait, there's the oval window, the dent?
Yeah, so that's the oval window, like oval, and then round, round, okay? So round, oval, round, and then oval. Okay. We have your cochlea, which is this part, the snail part, like the snail shell part. That's your cochlea. Then don't worry about the basilar membrane or the organ of Porti. Can you see the vestibules? Yeah. Okay. So the ultricle is the top one right here. These are the vestibules. So the ultricle is the top one. The saccule is the bottom one. And then your semicircular canals are these things. All these canals. So all these circular canals are your semicircular canals. And then the eighth nerve, or the vestibuloacoustic nerve, is right here. Yeah, because that comes out of here. So it'll like come out of here, basically. So these two right here, okay? It's like the only nerve, basically, in the ear, okay? Any questions? You guys are good? Okay, if you guys haven't done Pal yet,